I know Chigs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chid gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Nobody wins when the family feuds. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkers World reporter for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. The Bodega Boys podcast with DESUS and Mero was super popular. They got a deal with Showtime, but it's been a while since they've broken up. Now Mero on his new podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony, had a new episode featuring Joe Budden where they talked about the breakup.
The situation was, we were in two different places in life, right? I was very much so aiming for ownership.
Okay.
Being a production company.
Entrepreneurship.
Right. You know what I mean? Like owning your IP, because that's life or death in media. If you own your shit, you're good. If it's good. If it's trash, then you assed out. But if you make something really fucking good, the dude that did Squid Games got paid $25,000. That's it. And then he will never see another penny from that shit ever again. You know what I mean? And that's the game. So it's just like, if you know that, you go into it with a certain approach. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I need longevity. I need ownership. You know what I mean? Like, we developed this shit out the mud. So this is us. We own this. We're not selling this to nobody. The key word here is licensing. I'll license this shit to you for a term, 2 years, whatever, a 1 and 1. But selling your IP, bro, selling your name.
That's your soul.
You know what I mean? Imagine never be able to say Stay Mellow ever again because you sold it to X company.
Yeah, you're selling your soul.
You know what I mean? So that's the type of time that I was not on.
Got it.
Even though this was obviously an emotional thing, this conversation goes further than just a podcast breaking up. That happens all the time. But it's the why they broke up. The idea that they had fundamental differences. It wasn't just they had different ideas of coloring the studio or whatever. One wanted to go to Hollywood and be loved and accepted by those people, and the other tried to build infrastructure and their own business. One wanted to be an employee and the other one wanted to be an owner. Neither of them are wrong or incorrect or bad people for choosing separate paths. They fundamentally disagree on the definition of success. This conversation shouldn't be in malice. It should be encouraged. We have to understand each other and our own goals. This conversation should continue, but we'll get to that in a minute. Until then, on Twitter, Complex put out this clip and DESUS responded with a giant cap. As people continue to share their opinions on the clip, Mero gave further thoughts on Twitter. Somebody said, I don't know, from this clip, it seems like Mero let it slip that he admits DESUS was the more sought after talent. And someone replied to that saying, sounds like Mero didn't want to be just a talent. And Mero responded with the bullseye emoji. And Mero responds to the original tweet saying, baby, I'll personally pay for you to depose my old and his current agent who said, verbatim, we gotta find stuff for him. Your lane is much wider and you have a more natural charm. Mero continues, becoming self-sufficient, making money to finance your own projects, or partnering when it makes sense to bring a variety of projects out to market was the strategy. I bought 2 houses when rates were low. I didn't buy 20 Lambos. I invested a ton early and got good returns. It really was all about media strategy and bro, refusing, listen to me, refusing to talk ever about anything having to do with an actual plan. And the best tweet of all this is this person responding saying, I don't understand making the gripes public unless y'all gonna talk about it publicly in the same forum, which I think should happen. We should have these discussions in public. One of them wanted to go the Hollywood route and the other one wanted to build an infrastructure. Those are fundamentally separate ideas of what it means to be successful. It's not just money. They didn't just disagree on the path to success. They disagreed on the definition. This conversation is great and we should continue it in a positive manner. They don't have to be cool or business partners anymore, but this conversation should continue without any idea of beef. I'm all for the pod wars, but this is only a great conversation that can come out of this. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section.
Hey guys, shop with my boy Chick Smooth at chicksmooth.shop.